It's your morning star. Read all about it. Morning paper. Council buys park.
Are you tired of false and untrustworthy media? Does it seem like everything's a lie? That's because it is. And that's why I've created Blug, a newspaper where you can find only the most trustworthy information. I mean, what better way to fight back against the inevitable takeover of technology than to create one of the oldest forms of media? Of course, the first issue had to be about AI because no one will shut the fuck up about it, and every company ever is trying to push it in their product somehow. So I don't actually use Snapchat because I'd like to keep a hold of what little sanity I have left, but why does this exist? It's lying, it knows when I'm gonna die. AI to create new identity. I can't wait for AI to replace my personality, is the headline for issue 1, and it's all true. Are you ready for a new personality? Because thanks to AI, you can create a new you. Just tell the AI who you actually want to be, and it uses various different personality theories to generate a list of how you should act, look, even dress. And this is available to anyone. So finally, maybe the INFJ won't be the rarest MBTI type, because that's the type everyone wants to be. Maybe society will be filled with NF types and the world can finally look like an episode of Life After People. And yes, I made all of these on Illustrator. There's a section in the paper about how I don't want to relearn InDesign, even though it probably would have been easier to make all of this if I had used it. I also let you know when National Peanut Butter Lovers Day is. Crime has been committed, and the criminals will steal your heart. Issue 2 focuses on a story of a woman who had her identity stolen, and the perpetrators are her local Fresno nightcrawlers. But they're so cute and funny, how could you be upset? You can't. No one can. There's also an explanation for why 8-bit music triggers my fight or flight response, and I'm now realizing I should have made the main color of the music note blue. I also talk about National Frozen Food Day, and how Ronald Reagan demands you celebrate it. So I hope you have a Hungry Man in your freezer. Issue 3 features a shitty headline story about a pathetic person that failed a design challenge. Really, I don't know how this made it as the headline story. Another story in the issue is a personal dilemma on whether or not Texas is a real place, and how it all started when I read a Go-Gurt tube. It's Ding Dong, Texas, not Ding Dong, Texas. It's an actual town. I thought Ding Dong was a greeting. I thought it was like, hey, Texas is a real place, look it up. But no, it's Ding Dong, the town, Texas. Ding Dong, Texas. We also get a little shout out to Earl Grey tea. It's not bland or old people tea. It's yummy and very good with lemon. Issue 4's headline is actually true. It really does rain piss on Venus. I mean, have you seen the photos taken from the surface of the planet? Look at the color of that sky. That's the color of piss. There's also an article about McDonald's being more important than your life. I bet just mentioning McDonald's you're craving some now. I mean, how can you not? You can't resist the golden arches. And I list the reasons why spring is the best season. Winter is terrible and can piss off. Starlings are probably the worst bird ever, and that's what issue 5 talks about. Did North America really get the starling because some guy was a big Shakespeare fan? We may never know. There's a review for a book that definitely does not turn into a review about butter. And finally, I vent out my feelings about my plant maggot that died late last year. The main story for issue 6 may or may not be true, but please tell me, is it legal for your principal to take you in his personal vehicle to a pharmacy because you're being forced to take a drug test? Just a little curious for the victim's sake. I also announce I will not be participating in Lie Day because I am 100% honest and incredibly trustworthy. And there's a section for you to play a game of tic-tac-toe. You're welcome. A very interesting headline story for issue 7. It makes sense if you can read binary code. But if you can't, trust me, it's not worth translating. And I may or may not have killed a bug and felt so terrible about it that I wrote an article reporting what I had done and how it affected the bug world. And there's a new Kool-Aid flavor. Flesh. To celebrate Earth Day, Issue 8 gives you an insight on what your life would be like on Jupiter. Spoiler, it's not great, so you better appreciate Earth. I also give you some tips on how to live out your cottagecore dreams in suburbia, and a story on how I became a water addict. You should also become a water addict. In fact, go drink some water right now. And that's all of them. There's only 8. Could there be more? Will there be more? I don't know. But that's all for now. 8 issues. Yep. I don't really know what else to say. What do you want me to say? Tell me what you want me to say right now. I'm not gonna say that. I don't know what else to say, but I'm not gonna say that.